Play with my honey. See you with the girl.
And the lie detector says
Think I'm
that
just
was
gonna stand nobody. Want to waste my time, but I
Of course I love you, Johnny.
Hello, loungies. Today we are getting into more messy TEA. I have my #1 fake hater badge of honor on. Let's go.
Okay, y'all, so we have Jaidyn Alexis. Okay, she is finally breaking silence, really letting y'all know how she feels about the leak. And she's also doing some things where people is doing story times, we listen and we don't judge. So we're gonna get into that. So y'all gonna let me know how y'all feel about this. And she's also letting y'all know that she deserves a drink because she did not drink this weekend that the leak happened. Okay, so she's saying that she deserves the drink now as if she doesn't drink all the time. She says she deserves a drink, but girl, you drink all the time. In a time where you should be drinking, a stressed out moment like that, you saying that you ain't drink that weekend? Girl, the backwards of it all. But everybody's different. And everybody don't have to medicate with alcohol, So I mean, to each his own. But at the end of the day, we're gonna listen to what she has to say. So without further ado, let's get into the clips.
Okay. We hear it enough. We don't need to hear it from you.
This is we listen and we don't judge.
So listen to the alcohol.
You know what? Actually, after the weekend that I had, and I didn't drink on because I was having nervous breakdowns. I can drink right now.
She has I can anxiety.
I can drink right now. I deserve this drink for what I was put through. Thank you.
Deserves. Yeah, I done my hair. Oh.
So yeah, like I stated, you don't really need a reason or to explain why you're drinking because we see you drink all the time. So it's like, what are we even talking about, right? It makes no sense. But drink. I think she's only mentioning that because people probably was speaking about her drinking or whatever. I don't know why she would have to mention her drinking and not drinking, and she deserves a drink when we always see her drinking or drunk. So I don't think that's ever going to be a problem, Jaidyn, for you to deserve a drink because you drink all the time. That's something that I always said that I feel like she needs to work on. You get what I'm saying? All the excessive drinking, looking, and, she be lit. Yeah, so I know some people is going to be like, why she can't have fun and drink on the weekend, every single day? It's not only on the weekends. We see her lit a lot of the times. So that is looking like an alcohol problem from my observations, We all have that point in our life where we drink or we heavily medicate or have fun and do whatever. But at some point you got to understand certain people, too much drinking can cause other things, other actions, and health wise and stuff like that. So you just gotta think about certain other things, and when people think of those things and really want to change it, they will. Because me myself, I had a drinking thing. Ooh, when I was younger in my 20s and everything else, drinking all the goddamn time. Okay. And this was way before I even had my first child. I was drinking. And it's always been an off and on thing. Now I can probably say I barely drink. I barely occasionally drink. Like it's like a hit or miss for me. And then when I drink, I don't have the tolerance like I used to drink. So I drink like light fruity things or a small percentage of stuff, whatever. But everybody to each his own, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's different. But let's continue with the rest of the clip.
We listen and we don't judge. My baby daddy slept with my best friend in my house while I was drunk and asleep.
Go whoever she ends up with every day for the rest of your life.
Every day.
Every day.
And record it.
Post it.
And the lie detector says that was a motherfucking lie. Ciao. So y'all just heard Jaidyn's response and her advice, right? Okay. That's where her mindset is. That's her actions that we clearly know that she will go and fall through it. My advice is, if anybody's doing that, clearly they're not a friend and they're not meant to have any friends, okay? So my advice would be just disown the person, okay? Because trying to have get back and doing all that shit is not really going to do much, for real, to be honest. Just make situations worse. You know, me personally, myself, I have a whole past. I'm not perfect, you know. I had mistakes. I did shit. I said shit that, you know, I regret. There's things that, you know, it is what it is, but you live and you learn. You get what I'm saying? So anybody that has a past or any wrongdoings or any of the sort, it's okay, because that's what happens as humans. But when you get older, right, you just do better. You know better, and then you do better. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, that's Jaidyn's response. And we clearly know that's where her headspace is, because she followed through with the action. Me personally, if somebody slept or whatever, my boyfriend, baby daddy, whatever, I'm not going to go and then just go ahead and do it. You get what I'm saying? I would just simply just leave the person alone. It just is what it is. Like, you know, you just never know people's situations. Maybe the person had a petty moment. You know, we never know how the person was treating them and all type of shit. So you just never know what situations, you know, are happening. You get what I'm saying? So hopefully the person left the person there in the dust and just carried on with life, okay? But Jaidyn, hopefully sooner or later, anybody who have that type of mindset will grow out of that, because that's the point of growing and maturing. When you get older, you learn from your mistakes. You learn from the lessons, you get what I'm saying, that you decided to put yourself through. You get what I'm saying? So hopefully we'll see what Jaidyn will do. But yeah. Everybody's mindset is definitely different. Everybody's moving and actions are different. You know, like I said, humans are humans. We make mistakes. We go through shiesty shit. We, you know, sometimes we have character flaws at times, but sometimes you fix them. Okay, but there's some people out there that will sit there, don't grow, they holding on to grudges, they doing all of these things for what? It's not going to get you nowhere. Peace is the answer.
Because I know I get on here and I act like it doesn't matter, and like I'm not upset about certain things that have been posted. I feel like I'm going through like a grief situation, like where it's like, you know, a traumatic, like I'm grieving a traumatic situation happened to me. Like I didn't have any say so in that. So it's like, that's the part that sucks, because I feel like all my supporters would know that I would never post something like that of myself. Thank you, Chosen P. I would never post that of myself. Thank you, Bree does it best. So I feel like that's the part that makes me the most upset. I really don't want to get upset right now because I've been doing good the last 2 days. But yeah, I feel like that part is the part that hurts the most. And also when it's somebody that you knew for so long, like, bro, you're kind of corny. But I have a lot of people in my corner that have been making me feel better. Yeah, so I just wanted to put that out there. I do get up on here and I joke and I post stuff that's making it a joke, because I feel like, what the fuck else am I supposed to do, you know?
I get what she's saying. You know, everybody handles situations differently. And that's expected. You know, everybody's different. Just like when somebody is gone, everybody expects everybody around them or that knows them to cry and crash out. And if a person doesn't show those emotions, people think that they don't care. So I get it. That was probably just her way to cope with the stuff that just blew up on the internet. You get what I'm saying? But also, if you drag it on after the situation, like if it just happened and that was your first response, and that's cool. But if you're dragging it out and you're gassing it up every single moment, like you're posting about it and you're, oh, you know, you should, like, you're like, it's like a brag and a more of a, because it just gives like she's really gassed up about the situation, even though it happened and she feels some type of way about it. It still gives as off, like, she's gonna use that as another way, like for content or to do whatever. I just know that this is not going to be the last of her bragging about it. Okay, just keep that in mind. So let's just continue to, you know, listen to what she had to say. it's kind of good that she has a support system. If you care about having support systems and stuff like that, if you can't handle certain stuff on your own or whatever, then that's fine. I guess we're just gonna see if her and Blueface end up. They got kids, we know, but if it's gonna be the same dynamic that they had before prior, we gonna see. Talking is different than action, so we'll see.
I'm saying, but it's all good. I feel like the people that have been surrounding me and supporting me have making things a lot better. All my close friends, Kai, everybody's like, supportive. They see what's really going on. Like, so yeah, just wanted to put that out there,
I got a big head. And yes, Daddy, I get big head. The hotline bling. Definitely got my hose up now. You gonna post a good video. My hose is up right now. What? You just got my hose and his hose up.
See, stuff like that is where I'd be like, okay, so now you dragging it. Like, she really gassed up about this situation because of the people's responses. But this is what I be saying. It's just the way she's moving about it. Like I said, if that was her first reaction because she was embarrassed or mad and she made it like a joke, like, yeah, and like, she owned up to it or whatever, but still playing around, still trying to throw it in Blueface's face or whatever by saying like petty shit to go along with it. Understandable, because that's her first reaction. She was shocked. It just is what it is. She went with it. But now I feel like she dragging it. She definitely dragging it. But how y'all think that this is gonna go though? Do y'all really think that Jaidyn's done with Blueface after that stunt?
Like, y'all, I picked these flowers from the garden. And I got this shoebox from, I don't know where, but y'all. Can't believe it.
Yeah, I bet y'all can't guess who this is. Okay, I'm about to get into character, so not too much on me, okay? Y'all. Okay. Okay. I thought I was gonna trap a man with a baby. Y'all. I picked these flowers from my garden. Everybody knew. We all knew. Like, my gender reveal was in a shoebox. Who was I?
Rela says, a girl that sit there and fake a pregnancy and beg a guy every day for some eggplant can never make me feel any type of way. Itch, move around, and keep the same energy. So I'm assuming that this was for BB because there's no name, but I can assume it's to her.
We're not gonna just do what you say. You knew better. I knew better, but you knew better. You knew better. It was too good. You ain't want to pull out. Now I'm pregnant. The fuck? Don't be mad. You're live saying you're the fourth baby mama. I got him. I'm gonna do it tonight, y'all. I'm gonna do this tonight so y'all can see. Take them now. I already took a few, so these are my extras. These are my extras. I already took them, so I know my answer. Do you know the answer? Yeah, baby will be cute if y'all would have one. Because we are. When is Blueface going to announce the newest baby announcement? Whenever he feels like it. Blue and BB equals B. BB. See? Double B. Little B, BB, double B. You get it? You get it? You get it? You get it? You got it?
One thing that irritates me is a pick-me-ass itch, desperate as F. It's 2026, and itches is faking a pregnancy. Like, be freaking for real, Bookie butt. At your old-ass age, off that. Yeah, that's crazy if that is true. Laugh my butt off. I actually love the narrative, I guess, that's going to be my favorite place to go live at the park while my son enjoyed being outside. Next episode at the park, coming soon. I mean, some people thought that the gender reveal was just for show. It was embarrassing. They making fun of it. And some people think that it was just cute. It was simple. It wasn't too much. You know, it was just something regular. At the end of the day, she did what she did. She let y'all know what she got. Okay, so she's having a girl. And that is what it is. Okay, now, if it is true that BB lied about that damn pregnancy, because at first I was like, didn't she say that she was pregnant too? But not a lot of people was talking about her for real. They was talking about Rela. And then I started getting them mixed up kind of because they kind of similar in the facial areas. So I was getting confused at first. So I don't know if she got an abortee, if she miscarried, if she ever was pregnant with Blueface baby. But according to Rela, she thinks she faked it. So y'all let me know what y'all think about that.
Bro, she bunk anyways, bro. Nigga, Jaidyn way better.
It's backwards. It's backwards.
We're not even worried.
It don't even matter. Incoming call 104. Another incoming call. Yesterday at 10:55. Another incoming call yesterday at 11. Another incoming call yesterday at 11. But I'm trying to text her because she with you. Nigga, she trying to call me because you talking about me so much. It got her calling me talking about I miss you, all type of shit. That's one thing y'all gotta understand. You down talk a nigga to a female, it's only gonna make that female want to go talk to that nigga because she gonna be like, why this nigga keep talking about this nigga so much? I might as well go hit this nigga up because he must be that nigga. Because this nigga stay on this nigga mind and he keep talking about this nigga. So let me go hit this nigga up and see what the hype about.
I'm asking.
That's what y'all don't know. So I know niggas ain't really player on this motherfucker. Nigga, I came from the Bay, bro. We ain't Tinder, we real players off that motherfucker. Call him off your phone.
Kai also reposted this, and he raps better than Blueface too. So we're gonna see a continuance back and forth between the two. Also, Carlissa said this: I always get nervous when he be around women whose names start with an A. I had a vision his wife starts with an A, remember? Carlissa, you think everybody gonna marry Blueface. It's like Megan Thee Stallion, Stunner Girl, this girl now, Angela, the ex. You thought that was gonna be a potential. Like, Carlissa, at this point, you need to just stop it. For real. Jaidyn's posted this up, did all that hating and gossiping about me and still couldn't stop nothing. I'll be mad too. Aha, na boo boo. Okay, so she thinking she's winning right now. At the moment, she might feel like she's all the way up to the sky. But guess what? You'll see. Then, all this money talking, your BM take care of all your kids on her own is crazy as F. That's on my mother. But you the same one that came out of your mouth and said that Blueface was a good dad. Didn't you say that? You would never take that away from him and he does his part and all these other things? Girl. Jaidyn and Alexis ain't do nothing wrong in my eyes. And then, you know, this is the type of stuff that's gassing her up. And, I mean, she can have her fun at the moment, you know, let it sink in. But we're going to see at the end. Okay, so we're going to see how this Kai Vance, Jaidyn, Ashley, Blueface thing happens. We know Nevaeh is still over there at the house, still waiting for Blueface. I don't know how she could do it. You got your own crib. Why are you still over there calling this man phone? Like, complaining about the shit that he doing on stream. And you know he ain't gonna change. Like, it's just, like, pointless. But it is what it is. The circusing, and we are just here giving reviews. But anyway, please make sure to like this video, subscribe if you have not, and I'll see you in the next video. Remember, do not take nothing personal over here because this is not about you. And if it is about you, It ain't that serious.
Hey, my loungies, this video is a wrap. Everything is alleged and not personal. It's not that serious. Oh yeah, make sure to subscribe.
Lately I've been in my bag, but told me don't take my foot off the gas. They give you an inch, gonna take you a mile. I'ma shoot by myself like a 10 foul. City to city.